once again, this is not Globers and Goblins. We are the Derp Squirrels, and today I am your Dungeon Master, the Batch, and I have with me Charisma.
Yo.
And ForNoRaisin.
Hi.
And today we will continue following the adventures of the Freedom Fighters. Charisma is playing Dakota, and ForNoRaisin is playing Tala. EMP is not with us today. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next time. The last time we saw our Freedom Fighters, they had just escaped slavery from the castle in the kingdom of Alethnor. They've joined the resistance movement to take down the tyrannical elven regime and free all of the slaves. They were assisted by Neldor and Ereve, the leaders of the resistance. Since you two escaped last time, you went down the road as instructed and then off into the woods to find the meeting point. On your way, there was a scuffle with some of the elves in which Milo was injured. Hence how I am writing out EMP for the session. So while he recovers, so it will be the two of you and another freedom fighter. I'm using the sidekick stats. Wizards of the Coast published in two different books. But the most recent one was Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Stats use sidekicks, which are basically they're like half NPC, half player character. You can use them. People can play them if they're new or they don't want to play a full character, or players can have them as like companions. If you have, like, for example, two people in the group and you want to flesh it out to a third, which is what I'm doing now. Originally, Bun Bun was going to join us, but I haven't heard from her. And so she was going to be playing this sidekick. I was going to let her pick a name and what race she wanted and everything. So I will let you guys do that instead. Yeah, I know. I'm putting you on the spot.
I get to pick what race my humanoid is.
Yeah, so just the same races that you guys had to choose from. So human, half-elf, halfling, or gnome.
Human.
I pick elf?
Regular human.
No, you can't pick elf because the elves are the enemies.
I know, that's what would have made it funny.
No, the elf probably would have been killed on sight coming into the camp.
Good point. Okay, fine. Human.
Okay.
I need somebody who's as tall as possible to reach the areas that my little gnomey arms can't get to.
And would you guys like to name him, her, or they? Them?
Dalys.
Would you guys like to name him, her, or them?
Dalys.
Dalys?
Yeah.
You want a Dalys and a Dakota?
Yeah.
Are you a millennial mother?
I take a great offense to that, thank you.
It's not spelled Dallis. It's spelled Dallys. So
Dalys.
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 There we go. Dalys. Yeah, there we go. Dalys.
If your character's going to be named Dalys, can I name mine Debbie?
No, there's only one. I just put the stat block in both of your sheets so you could see it.
Oh, I was hoping to name mine Debbie so that when they do each other.
Oh my gosh.
Or would you prefer my sidekick be literally named Sidekick? Yeah, I'll just call them Sidekick.
I knew I was going to regret having you guys name the sidekick.
Say, hey, Sidekick, come over here.
Let's just go with Dalys. Let's just stick with Dalys.
Okay, Dalys works for me.
I was sticking with the Old West theme. I mean, Dalys, Dakota.
Anyway, male, female, or something else?
Gender fluid.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. No.
Androgynous.
No, not you. I'm talking to Raisin. She said yes. It can't be something else and those two. Hence why I said something else.
Yeah.
It's an all-encompassing term. That...
We're gonna have to keep that part in.
Sounds like I cast hideous laughter on her.
On myself too, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Okay. Calm down. I'll calm down.
You good?
Yes.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Yes.
So, what did we choose? Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Okay.
Christopher, what did you choose?
Androgynous.
Androgynous.
Yeah. You
What
can't.
pronouns?
They, them.
Okay. All right. That's what I get for being progressive.
You can't tell. I mean, you can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. I mean, they're androgynous.
Now that we've killed a good 20 minutes on that, about 3 days have passed since your escape. More people have been coming to the meeting spot, and the refugees have set up a camp. And as more people come, the camp grows larger and larger. There's probably about 100 or so people who have escaped, and this is around day 3. You three, well, you two, and your sidekick here, and Milo's been recovering, and you two have been not only helping him with that, but you've been trying to help, the new people coming in, anybody who's hurt, just trying to help out in general, doing what you can. Tala, you've been using your healing abilities on Milo, trying to get him back into combat form. And towards the end of this 3rd day, Neldor and Ereve show up to the camp with another group of refugees. Now, they had not come to the camp up until this. It had just been more, former slaves who had escaped coming in. And Neldor and Ereve show up. And Ereve immediately, steps forward as if she's going to start talking to everyone around and says, this is kind of like in the middle where like all the tents and temporary shelters are set up. And as they come in, everyone who can get up and come, they start to like gather around. And she says, these are the last of the people we could free. We have the beginning of an army here. It's time to take them down. How do you guys react?
I mutter a little to myself while grabbing my earrings and start praying. May the guys guide us.
I flip the coin. Heads, I'm in.
Neldor and Ereve help the people that come in get set up, and they go around checking on everybody. And Neldor approaches. Would you two be together? Would you be, would you be going around doing different things, helping people out, or would you stick together?
I would constantly be trying to heal people and spreading the word of Dice to them as I'm healing them.
Hey,
And if they start yelling at me, then I just shrug and walk away.
I would just be leaning against something that's capable to be leaning against and flipping my coin repeatedly.
Okay. So Neldor walks up to Dakota, says, "You, what's your name?"
Dakota.
"Wait here." And he goes and he finds Tala and says, "You, what's your name?"
My name is Tala. Would you like to hear about the good word of the dice?
Maybe later. Would you please go find Dakota and wait with her? I need to talk to you two. I need to go find one more person.
I thought I had to heal okay.
And you go over to meet up with Dakota. Do you two say anything to each other?
Yeah.
Hi, Dakota. Have you been speaking to the dice yet?
She just continuously flips the coin.
You know, I have a pair of dice here in my pocket. She starts looking around in one of her bags and her hands stretched out to Dakota with 2 dice in her hand. Would you like them?
She just stares up at Tala, down at Tala rather, and then back to the coin and continues flipping her coin.
Okay. Well, maybe later. She puts the dice back in her satchel.
And Neldor comes back over with a very, very tall human wearing some armor and carrying a sword at their side and holding a shield. This is Dalys. Dalys, this is Dakota, and Tala. The 3 of you, while escaping, fought very, very valiantly. And Hervé and I would like to ask a favor of you.
Depends on what it is. And what the coin says.
We're putting together a few teams to try to infiltrate the castle and take out some of the higher ranking members of Alethanor's royal family. We would like you 3 to be one of the teams.
Tails. Can't do it.
Let me check. She rolls her dice. Unfortunately, it didn't come up well enough in your favor. It sounds kind of scary.
Dalys kind of lowers Dalys lowers their shield and looks at the 2 of you and says, "That's it."
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
The dice tell you what to do. Hear the good word of the dice, I can let you know all about him.
The man is asking you for help to make sure we all stay free, and you're going to listen to some gambling objects?
The dice are interdimensional entities that rule and guide our every decisions. Even the ones that you make have been cast by the dice.
And this coin determines my fate.
Neldor sighs. What would you be willing to do? We could really use some strong fighters such as yourselves.
Fine, I'll flip again. Heads. Interesting. I
All
can
right.
your sword.
Tala rolls the dice one last time. She looks up at you. You're lucky. It came up as a 14.
What does a 14 mean?
Well, then I'm going to side with you.
Do I need to find something different for you to do, or can you do what I've asked?
That's what I'm telling you, is that I'm going to be siding with you.
And you have me on your side.
So you'll be one of the infiltration teams.
Yes.
I don't know how well I'll be able to infiltrate, but sure.
That's
I'll do my best. Guys told me.
Okay. When Hervé and I have figured out the details, one of us will let you know when we're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that all? Because I have a lot more people I need to heal in the meantime.
For now, yes. Thank you.
Okay. She smiles brightly up to him before turning around and trying to run off with her tiny little legs.
Oh my gosh.
And Dakota goes back to flipping the coin repeatedly.
Dallas steps towards Dakota. So, the coin. What's that about?
Yeah, I found it in the castle, and it called to me.
Okay. You let that decide everything you do?
She flips the coin. Heads. Yes, in fact, I do. Let it decide everything.
What'd you say?
Said yes, in fact, I do. Let it decide everything. It decides everything I do.
So, how did you end up enslaved?
That's a long story. I'd rather not get into that.
Did the coin have something to do with it?
No.
But the coin decides everything you do.
It did not decide that. It did not decide that.
Topic of fate interests me. I've never cared much for it, but to see two people at this camp rely so much on it, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so Tala, you're going around healing people?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're doing that, the people you're healing are thanking you, and some of the other refugees that have been trying to help are thanking you as well. And you pass by Hervé at one point, and she looks down towards you and says, "Thank you so much for helping to heal us."
Oh, you shouldn't thank me. I just do as the dice tell me to do.
Well, then I thank the dice.
Oh, okay, hang on a second. She reaches into her satchel and pulls out another pair of dice and offers it up to her. Would you like a pair?
Yes, I appreciate that. I will gladly take one, yes.
Okay.
And she kind of rolls the dice around in her hand, looking at it for a moment. And she puts them in her pocket, and she looks at you right in the eye and genuinely says, "Thank you."
No problem. I hope they are able to guide you as they have guided me.
Yeah, I hope so too.
She goes back to doing her work.
Okay, so a couple hours pass and it's starting to get dark. And so, Dakota, you said you were leaning against something. Did you say, like, if you're leaning against a tree or what you were doing? Or
a tree. A tree, yeah.
Well, would you be towards that, like, center of everything, or would you have been off to the side?
Off to the side.
Okay, so I would like you to roll me a perception check. That's a D20, and you do not have proficiency in perception, so it's just a D20 roll.
Well, rolled a 4.
Oh,
4.
Okay, you don't notice anything. Tala, you got a 14 passive perception. So while you're doing your rounds, you hear some leaves rustling outside of the circle of tents. I would like a perception roll. If with a successful roll, I'll tell you which direction it's coming from.
Okay, now if it is within, I think, 30 feet or 60 feet? 30 feet. My mace go off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and any of your companions are 30 feet if you can't be surprised. So if you are within 30 feet of anybody that gets attacked, yeah, they wouldn't have some sort of warning before they got attacked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll perception for me?
20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the you hear the leaves rustling in the direction of the path that most people were taking coming into the camp, as if someone's coming from that direction.
Is Dakota
Like,
nearby?
Dakota is closer than you are.
I would run over to Dakota and try grabbing her hand and pointing to the direction of the bushes.
Okay. Let me have an investigation check for both of you.
I would just look up to her and say, "Is that just me?" I got a 20.
Oh, geez.
I got
And
it.
it's-
Yeah,
okay. Tala,
I got a +6.
you have a +6. Okay. So you both can see a silhouette of, the silhouette of a tall female person in the bushes. Kind of looks like she's limping in the direction of the camp.
I would then scream, "Help!" as I run over to the person.
Pretty much everybody in your general vicinity looks at you and the direction you're running. When you get over to her, after you pass by all the tents and you get outside the circle of tents, you notice it's Elise. She's limping. There's some blood coming from a spot on her leg, and she's a little dirty. She has a couple bruises on her arms.
Anyway, I can cast Healing Touch on her immediately.
Yeah.
And maintain to fix any armor damage.
No, she didn't have any armor on. She's got just some regular. She got some regular, like whatever clothes she was wearing from before. So, Raisin, normally the Healing Touch spell consumes your hit dice, but since you're casting it, outside of combat for flavor purposes, I'm just going to let you. I'm not going to worry about it using your hit dice.
Oh, okay.
So you cast Healing Touch, and she's still limping, and then she stops for a second and looks at you, and then starts walking normally.
Hey, Elise, how are you?
What'd you say?
Said, "Hi, Elise. Is everything okay? What happened?"
I lost you guys when we were getting out, and you can see as her bruises fade from the Healing Touch, you can see they got a hold of me.
Damn them.
Hmm?
I said damn them. Like, damn them.
My eyes get a little wide and angry.
I did manage to find some stuff out before I got out of there. Where's that woman?
What woman?
The woman that came to get us. I can't remember her name.
Tala points over in the general direction that she last saw the woman.
Having heard all the commotion, both Naldor and Ereve are now in the middle of the circle of tents. And when you point over there, you see both of them.
What happened, Elise?
Is that her over there? I can't see too well right now.
Yeah, that's her over there in the center. What happened? Need to get anybody? Should I run and grab her for you?
No, just I'll head over there. I think I can walk on this now. Thank you.
Absolutely.
She walks towards where Nildor and Erve are, Hervé takes a few steps towards her. Hervé says, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" And she points to you, Tala, and says, She healed me. I need to tell you all what I found before I got out of there. They think this camp is on the other side of the main road. They thought they intercepted some sort of communication between you all, and that it was down the road and then to the right. And they're getting together a team of their soldiers and their guards to head out there and try to take you out, but they're going to the wrong place. So their castle won't be as defended as it normally is tonight.
So it's a good time to strike.
I would say so.
Well, the dice already told me to go ahead and do so I'm ready for tonight if you want.
Same with my coin.
Neldor, the look on his face, he doesn't seem convinced. And he says to her, "Where were you when we got the last group out? If you were in that same wing of the dungeon where we found you the first time, you should have been with us." And she says, "I told you they had me. They did this to me." And it turns into somewhat of a stare off between the two of them.
Interesting.
It just takes a couple steps back so she doesn't get trampled in the process.
Trampled?
Yeah.
She's 2'10". It just takes two people to trample her.
Neldor turns and slowly walks away from Elise and Hervé.
Dakota kind of backs up a little bit.
Hervé calls out to one of the other people there, "Could you please find a place for Elise to lay down?" And that person takes Elise off to one of the tents closer to the inside of the circle. Hervé walks up to the three of you, because Dalys is still kind of tagging along with you. Walks up to the three of you and says, "This is good news, but I would still be careful."
Yeah.
Tala grabs a hold of her earrings and just kind of rolls them in her thumbs. Rolls her in her fingers.
Roll me a D100. The percentile, the one all the way on the right on Roll Dice with Friends. You get an uneasy feeling from the dice.
He takes a hold of Dakota's hand and meekly says, "I don't really feel comfortable right now. The dice are telling me not to go."
Can I roll an insight check
What are you rolling it for?
to determine if this is some sort of disguise or anything? How if she's telling the truth, basically.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
11 plus my plus 3.
So 14.
Yeah.
You are not sure she's telling the truth, but you're also not sure if she's being deceitful. You're not confident either way. Based on her body language, general behavior, and the way she's saying things she's saying. You can't tell exactly how sincere she's being. As a wizard, you don't see any you don't see any signs of it being a disguise, or magical or mundane. So what do you two do?
Well then,
Neldor and Hervé are still in the area in the circle, in the middle circle of the tents. So they're there to talk to them, but you don't have to.
Tala walks over to Elise and says, "Do you have any family members?"
Elise, Did you say Elise?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's in a tent, so you'd have to go.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, if she has any family members or loved ones. Is that what you asked?
Yes.
Unfortunately not. They made a point to kill all of them to keep me from wanting to escape.
But if you don't have any family members, then why didn't you want to try to escape?
Did you say why did or why didn't?
Why didn't you? If you had nobody left there, then wouldn't it make sense to try to escape as much as possible?
Out of character, I'm going to explain what I meant. Like, if she doesn't have anything to live for, then why bother escaping? That was what I meant.
And why bother trying to live?
She says, I'm too afraid to die. But it didn't work. As soon as I had the chance, I tried to get out of there.
Odd. She walks over to Nandor and I can't remember her name.
Hervé.
Faraday, sorry.
No, you're
And
fine.
starts talking to them about her conversation with Elise.
Neldor says, "Yeah, I don't trust her." And
What do you think we should do?
Hervé says, I don't think it matters if we trust her or not. We're going after the castle tonight."
But she said that they know that we're on one of the sides of the road, but that they think we're on the right side, not on the left side.
Right.
So they don't know where we are.
I'll flip my coin. Tails, I don't trust her.
I think she was telling the truth and that they knew we're down the road, but I think she was lying when she said that it was on that side that they assumed. Would it be possible that we could plan a trap for them when they get here?
You said you think she's
Telling the truth that they think we're down the road, but I think she's lying on which side they believe we're on. I think they know which side we're on. How else would Elise have found us? I think we should set a trap for them.
You can see Hervé thinking about it.
I think we should set a trap for them, set the encampment into an entire trap.
You can tell the gears are turning in her head. And Neldor looks to her and says, "So, what do you want to do?" And she says, "I still want to send a couple of teams to the castle. But you're right. We should set up a trap for them here."
Tala turns to Dakota. Oh, the dice are telling me to go ahead and keep storming the castle. What does your coin say?
Flip. Heads. Storm it.
So should we leave a lot of the masses here to set up the trap? Go and storm them?
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So the two of you and Dalys, a short while later, after everyone has armed up and everyone's ready to go, you head out on through a path through the trees as to not potentially cross paths with them on with the elves on the road. Hervé and Neldor had stolen what was basically a map of the castle, so they knew about some of the secret entrances. Not really secret entrances, more like not primary entrances, but ways you could still get in. And
Sewage pipes and whatnot.
pretty much, yeah. They had one picked out for you on the side of the castle that would head down into the dungeon where you came from. I say dungeon, but basically the series of tunnels and caves. And a path drawn out on the map to basically sneak into the room of one of the royals to execute them. Now, there are a couple other teams that went with instructions to execute other members of the royal family. Not as many because they're keeping people back to set up a trap. Now, before you leave, is there anything you want to do or say before you leave?
No, get out as quickly and silently as possible.
I'll praise for a little bit, and heads out with Dakota.
And Dalys.
And Dalys.
And Dalys.
Did you want, oh no, if you're going to be sneaking around, it's probably not the best idea. I was going to say, did you want to, take a mount or a steed? But if you're going to be going, you're going to be sneaking around, it's probably best to stick with the phantom steed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you go with the other teams and then eventually split off at certain points. And you make your way to the entrance you were assigned, and it's basically essentially a service tunnel. It's for the is servant the right word? I'm trying to think of what maintenance people would be called in the medieval times.
Serfs.
Serfs, yeah.
Serfs, okay. There for the serfs, the ones that go down into the dungeon to clean, basically. Big enough to fit a medium creature. And the door is locked when you get to it. I'll allow one or both of you to have the tools to pick, or if one of you wants to try and open the door some other way.
I don't think Tala would be able to do anything as far as picking a lock. She doesn't have that great of dexterity. So I leave that to Dakota.
Well, I got a +3 dexterity, so.
And ignore the disadvantage there. It says you have disadvantage because of your armor, but the armor that you have is not technically supposed to be armor. It's supposed to just be clothing. So ignore the disadvantage.
Well, I rolled a 4 anyway, so.
Right. You attempt to pick the lock open, but you have absolutely no success.
Yeah.
Should we just pick it?
I was going to say, you've got magic and you've got brute force.
I can use probably Earth Tremor to.
But if you do that while we're in the caves.
Remember, you're sneaking in.
Oh yeah, true.
You're sneaking into the castle.
Burning hands to burn the door down?
That could work.
There you go.
Okay, I'll use burning hands first level to burn the door down.
The door is pristine. There's no scorch marks or burn marks whatsoever on it.
Tala starts cussing in Gnomish.
That takes one slot.
No. I'm not going to make you use a slot for that.
Okay.
No, I'm not an asshole.
Looks over to Dalys. Do you have any ideas?
I could kick it, but if the fire didn't do it, I'd be worried I'd break my foot if I tried.
Well,
but you could heal me.
I can just heal you.
Okay. Stand aside.
Tala backs up.
I back up.
Dalys gets into a sturdy stance and kicks the door as hard as they can. You hear a very, very, very quiet creaking noise when they do that, but other than that, nothing happens to the door. And then Dalys muffles a grunt and scream of pain as they fall on the ground and hold their ankle.
Tala quickly runs over and casts Healing Touch. Healing Touch.
Oh, thank you. That hurt. So.
Yeah, okay, so that's off of the list.
Taking brute force and burning didn't work. What else do we have?
Magic missile probably won't do anything.
All three of you feel a slight, sort of like a ping in your head that tells you you are no longer alone.
Okay, great.
Tala quickly looks over to Dakota and then looks down the hallway that they just came up.
Oh, you're outside the castle.
She still is outside. She uses the gnomish dark vision and starts looking around to see if there's anybody around her.
Turn around and you see a group of elves. And the one in front says, "You won't be trying anything else." Roll for initiative.
13 plus 6, that makes 19.
I have 13, 12 plus 1.
And who wants to roll for Dalys?
I guess I'll do it. 12, okay.
And plus 1. Tala or Dalys is going first? I mean, but just between the two because you tied.
I'll let Dalys go first.
Okay.
As a healer, I tend to want to wait a bit.
There are 6 elves that are about 30 feet away from you. That's as close as they were able to get before your mace warned you. So you guys, the 3 of you are basically right up against the side of the castle by this door. And there's 30 feet between you and these 6 elves who are all spread out a little bit. They're about 5 to 10 feet away from each other. So you're a bit cornered.
Okay, yeah, tap.
And Dakota, you go first.
Okay, let me think what spell I should use. No, that won't work. I guess I'll use Earth Tremor on them, since they're a good distance away. And that means must take a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6. Since I'm level 6, I take it'll be 46 altogether.
What level did you cast it at?
I casted it level 3. So yeah, sorry. So no, 2d6. Sorry, I messed up.
3d6.
3d6. Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled. Well, I guess I'll roll for each one. Succeed, fail,
Critical
fail. 2 successes and
3 fails and 1 very, very horrible fail.
Yeah.
They fell on their sword or something.
Alrighty, roll your damage.
I already did.
Well, screw you. How much was it?
7.
7.
7.
You rolled 3d6 and you only got 7?
Yeah, 2, a 3, and a 2.
That sucked.
Yeah, it did. Don't remind me.
Oh.
It did some damage. I mean, better than nothing.
So a tremor occurs in the ground. Let's see, that's got
Now it's difficult terrain.
Wait, range area. You cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. Oh. Well, whatever. The way that works is it's 10 feet. It goes out 10 feet away from you.
Oh, I thought it would. Oh, crap.
So you would have had to like run up to them and then cast it.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. Technically, that would have only covered 20 feet, but that's fine. I'll let it affect all of them because my screw up. Don't make me screw up again.
My screw up too. So yeah.
Okay, but next time I won't let it do all that damage. I take a little pity on you because you rolled terribly.
Yeah, that was a terrible roll.
That's what happens when you believe in the faith of the coin and not into the gods of the dice.
It's the same god.
It is not. One is dice and one is a coin.
It's the god of luck. It's the same.
Timora. At least it is.
Well, there's I realize that Tala really believes it's the dice and not Timora.
At least it's not Mashaba, so I mean.
That's the god of bad luck, right?
Yeah. It's Timora's evil twin, basically.
Yeah. They're
Taichi. Yeah.
Yeah, they're two aspects of Taichi, yeah. Which I really like that, actually. You got the god of luck, and then it's two aspects manifesting in good luck and bad luck.
Yeah. Timora and Bashaba.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Dakota?
I would like to back up away from them a little bit.
Okay. It is now Dalys' turn. There are 6 elves. Dalys can attack. Dalys gets 2 attacks. Has a long sword and a long bow. And I don't know. Oh, because that's different. That should be +7, shouldn't it? I don't know. But yeah, a long sword and a long bow. So they can run up and use the sword, or they can take 2 shots. What would you guys like them to do?
2 shots.
That works for me.
Okay. Alrighty. If we had a map, I would have you tell me which ones you want them to aim for. But I don't have a map. So just let me know if you want them to aim for the ones that have taken less damage or more damage.
Probably more damage.
Are they all pretty much the same?
2 of them took 3 and the others took 7.
No, I mean, like, are they all the same armor, warrior class, or whatever?
Oh yeah, they all look like your run-of-the-mill soldiers.
Okay. Whoever took the most damage is the ones I want them to aim at.
Okay. So I'll let each of you do a roll. So roll me a d20, and it's a +6 to hit. 14 and a 16. Those are both going to hit. 1d8 +1. So each of you roll me a d8. 5 damage to one and 2 damage to the other. One of them, the arrow kind of grazes their shoulder. The other one, it gets stuck in the side of their chest. And it's Tala's turn.
Great. Well, aiming at the worst one that I can find, casting Sacred Flame.
Nice. That is a dex save for me, right?
Yes, a 15.
And they backflip out of the way.
They don't just backflip, they catch it with their bloody teeth.
Yeah, but that elf soldier is able to dodge out of the way of your Sacred Flame.
Pouty face. Oh, like legitimately, Tala makes a pouty face and stamps her foot.
You got a few bonus action spells if you want to use one.
I'll save those for a little bit later on. I have a feeling I might need to be healing some people.
Okay.
I'm not staring at Dakota or anything.
All right. So 3 of the L's move in. 3, they actually take a couple steps back. So the ones that take a couple steps back are now about 40 feet away from everybody, except for Dakota, because Dakota is kind of moved in, so they're about 30 feet away from Dakota. The ones that move in are the 2 that have taken the least damage, and one of the other ones that have only taken 7 damage. And the other 3 are the ones that back up. So the ones that move in are going to try to hit each of you with a single longsword attack, and the ones that back up are going for longbow attack.
Okay, I use reaction to go ahead and cast shield on myself.
Okay. Oh, I'm assuming you cast mage armor beforehand.
Yeah, I already cast mage armor beforehand. Yeah.
Okay. Did you use the spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So shield, that brings your AC up to 21, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that'll trigger on the first attack that hits you. If none of them hit you, I'm not going to make you waste it. So in order, I'm going to go Dakota, Tala, Dalys. First for the bow shots. Miss. Critical miss.
Damn.
Oh, and a hit on Dalys. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. And for the longswords, Dakota. Oh, that's going to hit, even with your shield. So your shield triggers, so you got to use that spell slot if you haven't already, but that's still going to hit.
Yeah.
Miss. And wait, hold on. What does tell us? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Miss and miss. So 1 on Dalys and 1 on Dakota. A bow on Dalys and a longsword on Dakota. So those are
I pretty much just watched the arrow fly over my head. I look at the one who shot at me and screamed, "I'm down here!"
So that's going to be D8 plus 2. So 7 and... Oh, geez. Okay. Dakota, you take 3 slashing, and Dalys takes 7 piercing.
Okay, 3 slashing. Okay.
All right, back up to Dakota.
Okay, okay. Tell me where all the enemies are and everything again.
There's 1 elf right on each of you, and there are 3 that are roughly 30 feet away from you.
So there's 1 right on top of me?
Yep.
Basically? Okay,
Oh, kinky.
No, not a kinky. These are slavers.
Is his armor made of metal?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay then, shocking grasp. Yeah, definitely a shocking grasp. Let me go ahead and roll. Oh, that definitely hits.
I would say so, yeah.
That definitely hits. So I've got so it's it increases to 1d8 when I reach this level. Yeah, so it's a 1d8 damage.
What now?
It's let me see now.
No. It's 2d8 because
2d8, yeah.
Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah, that's right, 2d8. Oh, no, wait, no, one of them's a 1, right? So I can change that 1 into something else using my luck.
Oh, motherfucker.
So 7
okay,
plus
so
5.
Okay.
12.
Luck is always with us.
You mean 13?
Describe what you do.
I grab him by the armor and just pump him full of thunder damage. Just the thunder is crackling from my hand. overtakes
start
his entire body.
He starts shaking and grunting, and by the time you're done, he's smoking and he's breathing heavily, but he's still standing.
Damn it. Not enough to kill you, huh?
All right. Dallas' turn. What do you want them to do? They've got one on them, just like you do.
Go ahead, take the one that's on him, I guess.
Might as well protect themselves, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So each of you roll me a d20 for a longsword attack. It's going to be a miss and a hit. So I need a d8 from Tala. No, wait. No, I'm thinking wrong. They both hit. I just added a 2 and I should have added a 4. So yeah, they both hit. So get a d8. There we go. So 6 and 6 is 12. Slash. That sword hits the elf twice and he goes down bloody. And dead. I should probably point that out. Bloody and dead. Yeah. Tala's turn.
I still have somebody right on top of me. Okay.
Ooh, kinky.
I cast Sacred Flame at them again.
Oof.
Ouch. That one didn't go well for you.
Oh, it did not.
Really didn't go well.
Really did not go well.
So just extending my hand out, and I launch out a volley, a giant blast of my Sacred Flame right into their face. Well, right into their crotch, I guess.
Well, it descends from the sky, but either way, yeah. Sacred, holy comes from the. But yeah, it burns the fuck out of him, and he's singed and not doing so well. Just like the one next to him on Dakota. So it is the elf's turn. Those two are going to disengage, the ones that are not doing too well. They're going to disengage, which means you don't get opportunity attacks. And they're going to back up 30 feet. And the ones that were the longbow ones, they're gonna take aim and take a shot at each one of you. 1, 2, oh my gosh, 3. They all miss.
They all miss. Damn. This is not a good day for you, huh?
Oh wow.
I look at the one that goes past my head again and just scream, seriously, down here.
I just barely turned my head to the side and the arrow whizzes by me.
All right. So now there are 5 of them, all like they're all in a line but staggered. 2 of them are 10 feet closer. The ones that are dying are 10 feet closer than the other 3. That is Dakota's turn again.
Okay, let me see what I got here, what I can do. Cast us a 3rd level Scorching Ray at 3 of them. 3 of them that haven't taken damage.
Well, they've all taken some sort of damage. You just mean the 3 that have taken less.
Yeah, the 3 that's taken the least amount of damage.
That's dex saves? Or you do attack rolls?
I do attack rolls. I create 3 rays up higher and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target for several. Make a range attack for each ray on each 2d6 fire damage. That means I gotta roll 3 times. So 3,
yeah.
14, 4, and 12. So 2 of them hit.
And the 12.
And now I gotta roll 2d6 for each one. So 2 6s. A 4 and a 7.
All right, that first one you hit.
Wait. Sorry. 3rd level higher, you create 1 additional ray each for slot level above 2nd. Crap, and I'm guessing at 3rd, so that's 1 more. Sorry about that. That was my mess up. I've got another d20 to roll to hit the 4th target.
I love how you actually sound apologetic when it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I get to do more damage to you.
Roll the 1, lucky. 15, 2d6.
Kill me.
8. That's 4 that took.
Which one are you targeting?
Be careful, you are asking Chrissy to kill you.
Yeah, you kind of are.
I know what Dakota's about to do.
I hit three enemies. So the 3 that have taken the least amount of damage.
I just meant because you targeted the 3 with the first 3 rays.
Yeah.
With that 4th ray, I meant who were you going after?
The 4th one that had the least amount of damage.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a map. We don't have a map, so I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, because there were the 2 that were almost dead. Were you targeting them or no?
Yeah, I guess one of them that has the most hit points still.
Okay. So the first one you hit, and he gets all charred up, and he looks about as well off as the 2 that are almost dying. The second one, he manages to dodge, and the other one was 7 damage.
Yeah, 7, and then there was another one with 8 because I had 4 rays.
Yeah, I got ya. Same deal with that one. He's all charred up and looks as bad as the first ones. But then you target one of the ones that's dying, and you hit it, and he falls to the ground, a charred, smoking heap.
Yay! She jumps up and down. No, I'm just kidding. Showing the most amount of emotion she's ever shown in this game.
Tala raises her arm up and goes, "Yay, Dakota!"
Dalys's turn. Approach and longsword, or stay back and longbow.
He's
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 almost dead.
Approach with a longsword, I would say.
All right, which one? One of the ones that's almost dead, or the other one?
One that's almost dead.
Yeah, one that's almost dead.
Walks up, swings a sword. Let's do one at a time here. So, yeah, there we go. That +4, that's not going to hit. He's able to dodge that one.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to hit. Roll me a d8.
Oh, God.
+2 is 4. And he's going to fall to the ground bleeding and dead.
Okay.
She lets out another yell. Yay, Dalys!
Yeah.
And now it's Tala's turn.
There's still one right in front of me, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Pretty much dead. Pretty much dead, yeah.
Well, if they're pretty much dead, then Sacred Flame, obviously. Yes, I like thinking you have to do the rolling.
Oh, shut up.
Definitely ate that one.
You'd have to completely whiff this for... Yeah, you didn't whiff that. That one falls to the ground in a pile of ash.
She giggles slightly maniacally as she sees the ash and kicks the ash and goes, "Next time, aim lower."
And the other 2 take the dash action and start to run away.
Tala looks up to Dakota and to Dalys, knowing that she can't run as fast as them.
Okay.
Do you mind?
Acid splash.
Oh, chase them.
What's the range on acid splash? If it's 90, I'm going to kill you.
Range is cast at will when at 60.
Oh, good. You can't reach them.
But I have 120 feet on my guiding bolt.
Oh, wait. I forgot I have 120 on my magic missile.
And 150 on my bolt of judgment.
Yeah, I'll use my magic missile from my wand.
Okay.
And hit both of them with it, since it creates 3 glowing darts.
One has 7 charges. You can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast. Oh. You can increase the spells. You actually I'm going to regret saying this out loud. You could actually expend more charges to create more
I know.
rays.
I know.
So you're just going to do it at no.
Oh, the magic
For
missile. Magic missile, yeah.
Yeah, to create more missiles. I'm sorry. So are you just going to do one charge?
I'll spend one more level, second level, to spend a slot from a second level to extend the not the range, but the accuracy of the magic missile, as it were. So that'll be 2d4, right, or what now?
Well, if you go up another level, it adds another dart. So you would use 2 charges on the wand. And are you sending 2 darts at each one?
Yes.
All right, and there's no roll. That's the great thing about magic missile; it just automatically hits.
Okay.
And each dart deals 1d4, so it's 2d4 plus 2 for each one.
2d4. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
The first one lets out a scream, and he doesn't look so great. And the other one, the darts hit him in the back, and you can see a big old hole blown in his back from the 4 darts, and he falls to the ground dead.
Okay. There's only one left.
I mean, it's Dalys's turn,
Dalys, that's right. Okay, Dalys.
But does Dalys have any ability to actually do anything?
He has
Or a warrior?
Oh, yeah.
The longbow.
Longbow, yeah.
Got the bow. We could shoot the bow.
That's what I'm saying. The bow, yeah.
So what do you guys just have to roll?
There you go, 14.
Fucking course that's gonna hit. How dare you try to run away from us?
Exactly.
Just roll me a d8.
D8, okay. Luck.
Really?
There.
Oh, you fucker. Wait a minute, you can't use your luck on his roll.
Oh, shit, yeah, I can't. So you only got 1 damage. Yep, that's right. That's right.
It's a +2. He gets a +2. It's going to kill them anyway.
Okay. I don't know.
Like I said, he was almost dead. So.
I was thinking it was mine.
Right.
Well, I was going to say, even if it doesn't kill him, I'm still going to obliterate him with my guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Arrow hits him in the back, and he falls face first on the ground, dead. All right. So you've got 6 dead elf soldiers around. Now, someone probably heard the noise. You have a door that won't open. What do you do?
Damn it.
I walk over to Alice and Dakota and tap them both on the hip and say, "Good job."
Okay.
What
do you do about the situation you're in?
You should know by now, Tala never really understands those things.
Tala, what's your highest level spell, and how fast can you set it off at this door?
My highest level spell, and I guess I could. Do you want spiritual weapon or guiding bolt or bolt of judgment? Probably guiding bolt.
Yeah, guiding bolt. All right, step back.
Okay. He casts guiding bolt at the door. I don't think I should really care about.
A flash of light streaks towards the door, and the streak of the flash of light explodes with radiant energy, and the door's fine.
What the?
I just did 26 damage to the door.
And you're thinking to yourselves, how could we possibly get this door open? That is on the side of the elf castle. All we have are our wits, our spells, and the elves on the ground around us.
I want to go search one of the elves and see if they have a key.
There we go.
I walk over to the door and start asking it kindly, can you please open up?
I start frantically searching the bodies.
I have to tell you a story. Someone in my home group did that once. They went up to a door and started talking to it, and I said, you know what? That door's going to talk back. And I had the door talk back, and they had an entire conversation, and then the door had its own personality and everything, and it was hilarious.
That's why Tala's asking the door.
How about
open up for
this?
her.
Before I do that, since it's a cantrip, I'll just cast Acid Splash on the door.
You know, Tala's in front of the door, right?
Tala,
Please don't do that.
Move away from the door.
Oh, the door doesn't.
Looks back and sees you about to do something, and she desperately runs, dropping to her hands and feet and frantically clawing at the ground to get away.
The door doesn't respond to you asking if it'll open, and when the acid hits it, it just runs off like grease on Teflon.
Okay, then I go back to searching the bodies.
I'll look at Dakota. I was right there. Did you not see me?
You eventually find a ring of keys on one of the elves.
Okay, I start frantically putting it in the door and trying to open it. Like random keys. Mm-hmm. I just start randomly putting random keys in the door, frantically trying to open it.
Alright. Give me 1 second. I should have my dice. Oh, let me go get my actual dice so I can do private rolls.
Ooh, private rolls. Is that kind of like private DMs?
Private what now?
Nothing.
No. Okay, so I need you to roll a d20 for me, Christopher.
Oh, righty then.
No modifiers, just a d20.
Really?
Okay, so the first did not work, obviously.
It's not a thing you have to win. I roll the d20 to figure out which key on the key ring it is, and you just have to guess the right key. So if you ever roll a repeat, just re-roll.
Okay.
So the repeat number would be Dakota accidentally putting in the same key that she had already put in earlier?
No, it would just mean I can't set up a roll to where you roll, and then afterwards it doesn't include the number you roll.
Oh, I was going to say, because I've accidentally done that before.
All right, so the first key doesn't work. And hold the phone. I didn't tell you to roll again.
Oh, sorry.
Perception checks.
Okay, perception. +0, so... Wait, wrong window.
I was going to say, my perception should be 14.
Way off in the distance, you can hear some footsteps. Way off in the distance.
Oh, great. More. Faster. Second
key, you tried was number 10. That did not work. Give me perception checks again.
Luck. Okay. And for those in the audience, the reason I say luck is if I roll a 1, my character has the lucky trait, so I get to re-roll any 1 dice. Yay.
And Tala, need another perception check.
Ow.
All right, Dakota, you can hear them getting closer, but Tala, in your panic, you don't really hear them anymore.
I'm too busy slapping Dakota on the head to tell her to go faster.
All right, try the next key. Doesn't work. Perception checks.
Dakota, faster! I can start to see them.
Okay, your distraction, with your just distracting Dakota by slapping her on the hip.
Yes.
She can't hear the footsteps anymore, but you think you do, but you're not sure. Next key. Perception checks again.
Oh, great.
You can't hear the footsteps anymore.
Okay.
Stop slapping her for a moment and start looking around.
Next key. Perception checks.
That's better.
Dakota, you think you hear whispering somewhere off in the distance.
Okay.
Next key.
Whispers. That's
Oh,
not,
what were you going to say?
the whispers. That's not great.
You haven't had a single repeat. That's crazy. Okay, that key does not work. Perception checks.
Oh.
You don't hear the whispering anymore.
Okay. Can I roll like a insight check to see if I can, or an investigation maybe,
For what?
to see if I can tell which key is the right key.
No, you would have to be able to see all the mechanics of the lock. You can't.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's roll the next key.
No. Are they within 60 feet?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
There,
it's two within.
I just got to repeat. So
Okay, roll again. That key does not work. You don't hear anything. Next key. Repeat. Click.
Finally,
Door opens.
I kicked the door open. Even though
You kick it open?
yeah, I heard the click, so I kick it open.
Okay, you kick it open. It makes a whole heck of a lot more noise than you needed it to make. And there's a small set of stairs going down into the tunnel.
Okay, let's run down. Just run. Hightail it out of here. Well, in there.
The question: what'd you do with the key in the door?
I still have the keys. I made sure to keep
All right,
them.
you have the keys. And is the door open? Did you shut it behind you? What'd you do?
Well, wait until everybody gets inside, then we shut it behind us and lock it back.
Okay, cool. Everybody have dark vision? Oh no,
I do. I know.
Dalys does not,
Oh, great.
Oh, poor Dalys.
and halflings do not. Wait, you don't have dark vision, do
I
you?
don't.
No.
I thought I did. Shit.
Okay.
Okay. I
It's
don't
pitch
then.
black.
Okay, it's pitch black then.
Well, it's pitch black for them. I have dark vision.
Mhm. And do any of you have torches?
No. Wait. Actually, I think I might. I have a candle.
I also see torches in your inventory.
I have a torch. I
think
take out two of my torches and give one to Dallas and one to Dakota.
I believe I might have. No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, I'll grab that torch then.
Do you light them with magic or your little tinderbox?
Little tinderbox.
Okay.
Tinderbox.
Okay, so you now have lit torches. They burn for 1 hour and they provide bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet. So your mace, you said your mace warns you within how many feet?
30.
30, okay. So you will be able to see people before that 30 feet. But that means people can see you from a long ways away because you're all lit up. Right, so
Oh, I kind of stay a little bit in front of all of them, trying to keep the light behind me so I could actually use my dark vision, which can see for 60 feet.
that works.
And I'm naturally stealthy, but that the torch doesn't help that. So never mind.
No,
Yeah, I
it
was
doesn't.
going to say, you have a torch that's like a giant neon sign screaming,
Yeah.
I am here.
Saying aim here is that
All right, so dark vision, when you're in complete darkness, you can see as if in
Black and white.
dim light, and it's in black and white. Yep, that's what I was getting at. All right, so you head through the tunnel, and when you get, this is a short part of the tunnel, and it goes to the big circular loop like before. So when you get there, it looks familiar to the circle you guys were going through before when you escaped. And on the map that Ereve, I couldn't remember which one of them gave it to you. On the map, we'll just say Neldor and Ereve. On the map that Neldor and Ereve gave you, it outlines the path that you need to take. So you need to go around this circular arch, and then you need to go towards the center in a different, through a different hallway than when you escaped. So it's not going to take you up into the courtyard of the castle like that like that escape route did. Into the map, this is going to take you into a hallway in the castle that is right down the hall from the bedroom of the royal you need to get to. I would highly recommend still trying to stealth anyway for the purpose of sound, even though you are lit up like the star on top of a Christmas tree.
Well, I can try to stealth, but I'm wearing chainmail.
You're wearing chainmail.
Yeah, that kind of.
Scale mail. Scale mail. Okay.
Scale mail. I'm sorry. That's even worse. Scale mail.
I mean, you could take your armor off.
The worst part is my armor weighs more than me.
Well, it would probably weigh a lot less if you're a lot smaller.
True.
Yeah, and according to your equipment list, you're over your carrying capacity because you're carrying 125 pounds. But I'm going to go ahead and rule that your scale mail is only like 20 pounds because you're a lot smaller.
And I have no idea why I'm carrying a chest. I didn't ever even bother to have that.
Okay, then.
Can I just drop the chest?
Yeah, you don't need that chest.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop that and leave that over in the corner.
All right, so let me get stealth rolls for you guys. If you want to try and be stealthy, you don't have to, but I'm just saying I would recommend it.
Oh.
Really?
Seriously. But
I will take
+3. I do have +3 stealth, so making it 11. Yeah.
Tala, do you have a modifier to stealth? Oh, but you also have disadvantage, so you need to roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
And take the lower. Oh, okay. So you still get 14.
Yeah, I still get the 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody want to roll for Dalys? That'll be 10.
Seriously.
So the one who has disadvantage on the roll, the one who is trudging around in scale mail armor, is going to be the quietest out of the group.
I'm literally carrying 3 times my weight.
And you're going to be, she's going to be walking ahead of the group because she has dark vision. So if anybody does come on you, she can just duck to the side and no one's going to see her. I mean, elves do have dark vision, but still, if you're,
This tiny little idiot.
hear you when you think, oh my gosh. Okay.
That's hilarious. The one that has stealth is the one that they can see the best.
Alrighty. So you start heading on your path. Like before when you escaped, as you go around this circular tunnel, you pass other smaller tunnels along the side. What do you do? Do you look down the tunnels? Do you do anything, or do you just keep going?
Well, I can't see anything down the tunnel, so I mean...
Well, I look around for that one wizard who fell off of the ladder and got obliterated, because I want my loot.
Yeah.
He was in the room below the courtyard where you escaped.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was also days ago, so they had moved the body by now.
Well, they don't know that.
Who doesn't know that? The DM?
I mean,
exactly.
Should the DM know that?
it's crazy. Oh, I just keep walking in front, looking around, trying to follow the map as best as I can.
All right, and nobody goes down the tunnels, checks anything out?
But that's what I'm saying. Is I'm walking down into the tunnels. But
Oh.
which one of us has the map? Dakota, Dalys, or I?
Whoever you want to have the map.
The one that can see is the one that I want having the map.
Okay, so
That only makes
I am
sense.
looking at the map while I'm walking around. I turn it upside down and then right back up again, and I keep heading in what I think is supposed to be the direction.
Okay. So as you're going around, one of the side tunnels that you pass, you hear a very quiet moaning sound, like someone's in pain.
Damn it.
Really? I looked down to down that direction where I heard the sound from, and I try to focus as best as I can to see if I can see anything at all.
I'll flip my
I also hold up my finger and tell Dalys and Dakota to stop. Oh, I don't say anything. I just kind of hold it with my hand, like, stop.
I flipped the coin, and it told me to go help them. But I'm having to wait for anyone else to, go ahead.
So, do I see anything?
You said you looked down the tunnel?
I looked down the direction that I heard the noise coming from.
No, you don't see anything down the tunnel. It's got room. It's kind of like the tunnel you guys are in. When it gets down to the end of the tunnel, there's the room with the cages in it, so you can't really see anything as it curves because it curves around.
Okay, then I start walking down that direction.
Yeah. She looks down at the coin. Damn it. Fine, I'll help. And starts going towards the moans. Starts going towards the moaning sounds.
Actually, I quietly tell Dalys to snuff out and to hang off to the side and listen.
Oh. I was about to say...
Snuff the torch, stand to the side and listen?
Mm-hmm. So that way, if they hear any footsteps coming down, they can run into the room and warn us.
Okay. Dalys says, I can do that. Okay. It looks like Bun Bun's going to be joining us. I'll just keep going until she pops in. I'll give her a little... So you get to the end of the tunnel, and you see a half-elf lying on the floor, moaning in pain, blood everywhere on the floor. Their throat has been slit, but they're still moaning and kind of like gasping.
Gurgling.
They look a little... No, not gurgling.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying gurgling.
If I wanted to say gurgling, I would have said gurgling.
Yeah, you're right.
Am I able to cast any spells on them to heal them, like, quickly? It looks like I have... Well, no, they would have to be dead if I were to use Revive.
It's not going to be flavor this time. So if you want to use the Healing Touch cantrip, it will use your hit dice. Or if you want to use a different spell, it will use your spell slot.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my hit dice.
Oh.
Okay, so Healing Touch, you spend a number of your hit dice and revitalize yourself or a creature you touch. You have 6, and yours are D8s, I believe.
I just spent 1 and 7. Yay!
Okay. So, did you?
Yeah, I marked it in the short rest area.
All right. You touch the half elf's throat, and the cut on the throat heals. And the half elf, in a groggy, gravelly voice, says, "Thank you. Did you find her?"
Find who?
the traitor that did this.
Who? Oh, Tala thinks that it's already Elise, but she
I think it's
doesn't
Elise.
want to make sure.
Yeah.
Do you say that out loud or no?
No, thinking it.
I don't say that out loud. I'm waiting for them to respond to me.
She's tall, half elf, long hair. I think her name was Alice something.
Elise?
Yes, Elise. Thought she came here to help me. And then she put the dagger to my throat. Left me for dead.
Alexa, next song.
What?
What?
I was music on Alexa. Sorry.
Oh.
Tala tries to run around to the front of him and pick up his hand and try to help him up. But being 2'10", she doesn't do that great of a job.
Well, mine's only 4 foot. I think it's 4'6". I said I never put it in her.
Dalys is kind of a tall person.
I stand on Tala's shoulders.
No. So, Bun Bun has joined us.
I have.
Would Bun Bun be in one of these cells?
I was just going to see if she wanted. I was going to see if she just wanted to take over Dallas.
She's in
Oh,
she want to be pilgrimaged. Does she want to be in one of those pilgrimage things? And I'm like, but I didn't do anything.
All right, so Bun Bun, go ahead and click the link that I just sent in the group chat. In the group chat Derp, the one we've been talking in. That is
Got it.
that's the stat block for the sidekick, and since you're brand new, I'm just gonna let you use that. Kind of introduce you to this slowly. We will walk you through anything you need to do as far as rolling and what your character can do.
I know how to play D&D.
What? I thought you were new.
Yeah.
No. I'm not a noob to D&D.
How come every time I referred to you as a newbie, you didn't tell me you weren't new?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't paying attention to what you said.
Wow, I don't know if that should be an insult or not.
Yeah.
Have you played 5th edition?
I don't know. But I've played it before. I played it when I was a kid. I don't remember a lot of it. I remember what the rolling and all that stuff and the build and the character development thing is, but
So we just need to basically catch you up on the changes for 5th edition. So, okay. So
Which is pretty much everything other than monsters exist.
Yeah.
But I mean, she understands when I say roll a d20, she knows what that is. And this sidekick that we have you playing is a soldier warrior type. Has a long sword and a long bow, and a couple other things. But basically, it's swing sword or shoot bow. Nice and simple.
yeah. Long sword energy. What? Sorry.
Oh no, don't worry. They've been doing that to me this whole session anyway, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of things too.
Before we started, there was a whole conversation about a tentacle rod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'm still mad that I can't have one.
Yeah.
My.
It has 3 tentacles on the end of it.
Yep. I don't think I'm ever gonna let them have the tentacle rod ever.
Come on.
But
Ew.
It's a rod.
Chrissy and I would have so much
Tentacle.
fun with it.
But your warrior's name is Dalys, and Chrismer chose to spell it like a Gen Z parent, Dalys.
Okay. Do we get to slit her throat? I mean, an eye for an eye, a throat for a throat.
So,
Well, actually, I already stated earlier that I did not trust her. And I had asked several questions which proved my point as to why I shouldn't trust her.
well, now you know for sure. Is my point.
Yes.
So hanging her by her toes and then slitting her throat. Got it. Problem solved.
All right. Where were we?
I had just killed the dude's throat. I was trying to help him up and failing horribly.
All right, because Dakota is a halfling and Tala is a gnome. They're like 3 feet tall. Dalys is a human.
Hey, I'm not even 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Dalys is a human, Bun Bun, so you might actually be able to help this gentleman up off the floor if they can't.
I mean, they could get on behind him and push his butt up. Leverage.
He just had his throat slit. I don't think me getting anywhere near underneath his butt is going to help get him up with you.
So,
What you
Anyway.
wondering?
Anyway,
is Dalys going to help the guy off the floor, or are you just going to leave him there?
Yeah, Tala screams for Dalys, hey, can you come here and help us?
I guess I can help him off the floor. If he stabs me in the back, it's your fault.
Don't worry, I'll heal you.
I doubt he's gonna do that.
Stab any of you in the back. The only person I want to stab is that traitor.
Okay, I put my arm out to help him out, my hands out. Got my hands out to help him up.
Can you help me find a way out of here?
Well, that's all. That's the game plan. We have a map here, but first we need to get to a certain room. We have our own
Mission.
plans.
What am I to do?
Well, you can come along with us, or you can try to find your own way out.
I can hardly stand. May I see your map?
I knew this was going to happen. How about we let her hold on to the map and one of us carry... Oh, wait, you guys aren't that tall. That's going to have to be me carrying you. And I digress.
Quiet. Yes, you can see the map. I hand him the map.
Oh, don't let him see the map. Damn it.
He's a prisoner. What's he gonna do?
Literally, his throat slit.
We just
He was
rescued him.
about to die. I don't think he's a threat to us.
Yeah.
Is this the way you came in? And he points to the path that you did use to come in.
Yep.
I look up at him, still going, I'm here. I can't see what you're pointing at.
He bends down and shows you the map where he's pointing.
And she looks over it, and
Yep.
she runs her finger along a path that goes backwards, and she says, yes, this is the path that we took. But when you get there, the door is probably going to be locked.
I can unlock it, can I not?
If you are able to, sure.
Do you have the key?
Oh, yes, but we are going to need it for ourselves later.
I'll leave the door unlocked.
No, we need a key for Elmore.
Yeah, no. It's going to have to be a good hard no, buddy. I don't think we're going to give you the key.
I'll take the key that we use to unlock the door off the key ring and hand it to him.
I'm going to catch the key.
And is there something you can give me that I can take to the meeting point to show them I met with you so I can warn them of the traitor?
Yes. So Tala reaches into her satchel and grabs a couple of dice and holds her hand out with them in her. Here, take these.
Thank you.
No one will know this.
Yeah, they'll definitely know who it was.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck on your mission.
Good luck
Thank
on
you.
yours.
taking it back. Be safe. I don't want to have to heal you again.
He chuckles. And he heads off down the tunnel. All right. Do you push forth?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. The dice
Into
tell
the
me so.
unknown.
All right. So you get to. Why'd you roll?
Because I roll to see if I want to go forward or not.
Oh, okay.
Those random d20s that you see are actually Tala rolling the dice.
Gotcha.
And of course, I flipped the coin. Yep, continue on.
Okay. Yeah, Tala and Dakota each have this whole thing where they let fate decide what they do. Tala has dice that she rolls, and Dakota has a coin that he flips.
She.
Um,
Remember, Dakota's a she.
I know that.
Freudian slip.
Yep.
Dakota is a unisex name. Forgive me.
You have 2 girls and an unknown in this group.
2 girls and an unknown. Oh gosh, I can't. What was I saying?
We're moving on.
We're moving
Yes.
on
Yes. You continue down the tunnel.
to the castle.
And you get to a small staircase, which should lead up to that secret entrance in the castle that is down the hall from the royals' room.
Okay. I out the torch and climb up the ladder or the staircase or whatever it is, staying stealthy.
You put out the torch,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
out the torch.
so you can't see anything.
Yeah. Well, not right now. No.
I was going to say, Dakota, did you want me to go first?
Well, I was trying to maintain my stealth, but yeah. Well, no, you're stealthier than I am right now. Damn it. No, yeah, let Tala go first.
Okay. So Tala climbs up the stairs and uses her dark vision to continue seeing if there's anything around.
Well, you get up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, pretty much in the ceiling, is a door.
Try to open the door, but I'm very, very gentle in trying to twist the handle so I don't make any noise. Try
It's
not to
locked.
make any noise. Of course it is. Very quietly to the door. Will you please open for me?
Do you ask the door to open for you?
Yes. Quietly.
It does not. It does not open for you.
Oh.
Let me guess, I gotta take the key ring again and
Probably. Tala steps out of the way and lets Dakota do her thing.
okay.
Even though she can't see anything.
Well,
Well, then do you want me to pay the key ring?
she can still see from Tala's torch. Right.
Tala isn't using the torch.
Dalys ever relight their torch?
Dallas, I think,
I never
still has
used-
the torch. He never put it out. So,
Dallas put out the torch before we went into the hallway. I told him to put it out so that way he could hide around
Oh,
the
yeah,
corner
that's
and
right.
listen for anybody to come around.
That's
So
right.
everybody should be in darkness.
Yeah.
And do you want me to light a torch for you?
No, I hand the keys to Tala since she
Oh.
can see. Not back up and let her
Okay.
do it this time.
I take the keys from Dakota, turn around and put them in.
Key does not work.
Okay, so why don't I just kick the door down?
Because we're trying to be stealthy.
It's also in the ceiling, so you kicking it probably wouldn't work.
Yes,
Yeah.
please
Probably
don't
cause it
live
even.
in the way.
So the first key, number 16, didn't work. I need perception checks from everybody. Okay, so after the first key, you don't really hear anything. So try the second key, or try another key. That key does not work. I need perception checks from everybody again. Dalys, while she is working on trying to get the door open with the keys, you can hear some faint whispering way off down the tunnels.
I don't mean to rush you, my dear, but there are whispers coming, and in a cave like or prison like cell, that doesn't seem to be a good thing.
I'm going as fast as I can.
I know. Do we have enough light? Can we get another torch?
You know, that'll let them know. I can see what I'm doing. I'm just having to go through each key at a time.
All right, perception checks again. Can still hear the whispering. Next
Is it
key.
getting louder?
I'm all at 17, 18, 19.
Yep.
Perception checks again.
1. That's fantastic.
So
Dalys, her own thoughts.
you're distracted trying to get Tala to hurry up. Tala, you can actually hear the whispering. Next key. Did you roll that already?
No, it was now 16, 17, 18, and 19 that I have managed to roll. Why don't I get these rolls when I'm fighting the enemy?
Perception checks again.
I get 2? What in the heck is happening here?
Hey, come on!
Wow!
You're getting all the good ones right now.
1 and then 2.
Not only do I hear the whispers, I can hear what they're whispering about?
No, but you hear them getting closer and louder.
Bad math. Bad math.
Oh my god.
13. Seriously.
I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Are we still going into this perception? This perception?
Doing
Yes, Bun Bun, we are.
Perception checks.
Okay, I got some.
All right.
17.
You stopped rushing Tala and you can hear the whispering again. Tala is now focused on the key.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so
Double
I
reroll.
did roll that one. Okay, finally, a 3. Never thought I would be happy to roll a 3.
Perception checks.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
13.
A 20 on a perception check twice.
Well, I got clever now. They're definitely in your ear now.
You should
Did
know
you
exactly what they're
screen
wearing.
capture that?
They're saying we're
Getting closer.
here.
Nope. That was the key you gave to the guy. So you can reroll it.
Great.
You gave the
Reroll
key.
again.
Wait a minute. So she gave the key to the guy that we need the key for right at this moment.
No. We don't. do
Okay.
that.
Just checking.
Perception checks.
Black hole.
Oh my god, that's like the 3rd time I've gotten the 9.
You're all panicking, so you can't really hear the whispers.
Bun
Just
Bun,
no more
please.
singing.
No more singing, please. No more. No.
That key does not work either. Now you're starting to hear footsteps.
Oh, great.
Dalys, roll your perception. Yeah, no, Dalys is still too busy panicking. Next key. Doesn't work.
Oh, God.
I'm not panicking anymore, apparently.
You can hear the footsteps and the whispers.
Oh, lovely.
Did you roll an 8 already for the key? Yeah.
No, it was a 9 that I had rolled.
And your mace warns you.
Okay, come on.
Don't need perception checks anymore.
Yeah.
So just roll for the next key.
9. 12.
9 and 12 are both ones that I've already rolled for.
Just keep going. 16 you've already rolled. Already rolled a 2. 4.
Haven't rolled
You
a 4 before.
You can. Oh, you did, or you haven't?
So I haven't.
Okay. You can hear elves coming up the stairs.
Oh, great. The rape brigade is on its way.
Rolled an 8.
What?
I have rolled an 8 before.
No, Bun Bun.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Anyway, well, I think you've gone through almost all the numbers here.
I have a 1, literally. That is the only number I haven't rolled yet. 1 and 11.
Well, there's another number you haven't rolled for the keys yet. You've rolled it like 3 times already, though, for your perception rolls.
20.
What, are they 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point in time, I'm just going to turn and look back and say, get ready for a fight.
Yeah, so the elves are coming up the stairs, and you're all now stuck in a cramped stairwell with elves coming at you, and the one in front draws his bow. While Tala's working with the keys, Dakota and Dalys, what do you do?
Do I need to draw my sword or bow?
You might want to.
That's what we're asking you.
I think I might want to take out my bow and start taking out little elves as we go. As we're sitting here waiting for the that to happen. So I'm gonna take out my bow and which dice do you want me to roll to see if I hit something?
Well, it's in pitch darkness, so you wouldn't even know where to aim at.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elves have dark vision, so you need to light up a torch.
Oh, we light a. Does anybody have anything to light a torch with?
An arrow goes whizzing past all of you and gets stuck in the door.
Great. Okay.
Hurry.
So dark
Hurry. Open
shooting
door.
is what we're doing, right?
Roll the next key.
We can't see right now to attack.
Already rolled 2.
Already rolled a 2.
Already rolled a 14.
1.
And there's 1.
All right. Would you like to light a torch so you can fight?
Yes.
Yes.
For the love of God. I'm grabbing into my
That
satchel.
would be too much.
2 more elves.
Fine. Quiet.
2 more elves crowded with the other one, and they form a little like triangle with their bows and start firing at the 3 of you.
Okay, I step forward and use Thunder Wave.
Oh, you really just technically don't need to see to use Thunder Wave.
Second level.
The arrows missed all 3 of you anyway, and
Oh my God.
and your thunder wave.
3rd level Thunder Wave. They have to make a Constitution save. On a failed save, it takes 2d8, but since I'm doing it at 3rd level, it gains 4d8.
Con save.
Yep.
Success.
But they take half damage, I believe. Yeah, they take half damage.
2 successes and a failure.
They all take 4d8. Only the ones that succeeded take half. So
Uh,
so 14 and 7.
all right. 2 of them fall prone and almost. Wait, did I say 2? I said 2 successes and a fail. Okay. 1 falls prone, almost dead. The other 2 let out groans of pain, and you can hear some of the ones behind them moan in pain a little bit, but not as bad. You just barely got them.
Hurry up.
Next key.
11 and 20. That's all that's left is 11 and 20.
I know, and I'm literally going as fast.
20.
I see 20.
Click. The door opens.
Finally. God damn. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So the door
Tala
opens.
runs through the doorway, grips the key out of the door, and waits for the other 2 to get through.
All right, so you go. It's in the ceiling, so you're going up through. It's about like 2 feet thick of a stone, but you're going through the doorway, onto the floor above, in this really tiny little hallway that's off to the side that's got what pretty much looks like some like cleaning supplies in it. And the door is kind of it's designed to blend in with the floor, so you wouldn't really see it unless you were looking for it.
Close the door and lock it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And move something.
To your dismay, it does not lock from the top.
Put something really heavy on top of it. Find something really heavy.
Yeah.
Dalys, get over here and sit on the door.
Hey!
You're the warrior. Get over here and sit on the door.
No, I didn't bulk up for this.
Yes, you did. Now be quiet.
And sit on the door.
I'm on the door.
You sit on the door and you can feel it being banged on and pushed from underneath.
That's an never mind.
Nice little vibrations soothing your way.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a colloquialism for getting screwed in a sense.
So you
In
two
the meantime,
hurry up and complete your mission before they bust through underneath Dalys.
My back door.
Yeah.
I
That's
will
his back
start
door, yeah.
looking around the room to see if there's anything that she could use to put on top of the door to
Yeah.
keep it there.
Like any spare suit of armor or anything.
There's nothing in that little like tiny hallway that you're in.
Let's go down the hallway and search for the king or whatever.
Search through what?
To wherever we are to find whoever we're looking for.
All right, so if you go down to the end of this tiny hallway, you can see that it's a bigger hallway, and there's a door, not directly in the opposite, but there is a door on the opposite side, and it's circular. I got this right in my head. Yeah, it's circular, so you're facing the inside of the circle. So the hallway, or the tiny little hallway you're in, goes outwards from the circle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can go to the right, you can go to the left. That door on the opposite side is to the right. And to the left on this side is probably a good, 40 feet down is the room that you need to go into to complete your mission.
Go to that one then, the one we need to go to complete the mission.
Tala looks at the map and makes sure that this is actually what they're supposed to be doing, where they're supposed to be going. While grabbing a hold of her dice, she rolls it. And the dice tell me to go the other direction.
I flip a coin. The coins tell me to go in the other direction.
Do you go in the other direction? Do you go for that door, or do you keep going down the hall?
We go for the
Door.
door away from where the mission completes.
You do go to the door, to
Yeah.
keep going down the hall.
Yeah.
All right. The door's not locked. So do you push it open it slowly? What do you do?
Slowly.
Open it slowly and peer inside.
Well, you're actually peering outside because that door goes to a little circular balcony over the courtyard.
So it's
Oh, it's a good thing that we didn't just bear through.
And in the courtyard, you can see the six other refugees you came with dead.
Damn it.
Okay.
And the courtyard is full of elves.
Well, close the door slowly, silently. Let's go to where we're supposed to be going.
And yeah, the dice give me a resounding, let's go complete this mission and get out of here.
And the coin tells me the same.
Dallas. Oh, how do I
Still sitting here on a.
How do I
Still
work?
sitting on
Oh gosh,
my
how do
back
I
door.
They bust out from Bun Bun's underside.
I'm just gonna say it. You feel the elves pushing on the door underneath you hard enough to push you up and open the door. And yeah, you kind of fall backwards off the door. And the elves come out. There's 6 of them.
Okay, so plan of attack here. Try to get up and roll to bring out my longsword and start elf slashing.
Oh, Tala and Dakota pretty much run right past that little area when we see Dalys get flung into the air.
And 4 of the elves come towards you.
Okay.
Great. Okay, did we roll for initiative or?
Are you going to fight or are you going to run?
Wow.
Yeah, run. Run sounds like a better option.
Yeah, 15. I could fight. At least some of them.
What's the verdict? Fight or flight?
Hey, please.
I know if we don't fight right now, Chrissy, you know for a fact that we're going to have to fight them as soon as we get inside of that door.
Probably.
And we will all down Alice.
Yeah, true. So let's go ahead and fight these assholes right now.
All right. Let's get curb stomped.
Actually, let me make it official by flipping. And it actually says to fight. Okay. Not even lying. I was flipping
I'm ready.
to attack or flee, and it said to fight. So.
Okay, so who got what here? Dakota got 3. What's your bonus for initiative?
+6.
Huh? What? Why is your initiative bonus +6?
+6. They just
Why?
+6. I don't know. Just,
That's his brain.
It's part of your wizard subclass. You get a bonus to your initiative roll equal to your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Don't act like you knew it.
Equal to my intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
All right, Dallas
Yeah, that's
got
what it is. Yeah, we knew that. Why didn't you know that, Batch?
Yeah, why didn't you know that?
15 plus 1. That's going to be a 16 for Dallas. And why did Dallas roll again?
I don't know.
I don't either.
And Tala got a 7 plus 1, which is 8. And guess who gets to go first?
Say me. Please say me.
The enemies. The enemies.
My elves.
They're the ones who surprise attacked us, and Dallas, you're flying through the air at the moment.
Yeah.
Girl.
No, Sherry, I'll let her scramble to her feet. Or I'll let them scramble to their feet. It's good.
Okay, so Dallas is able to actually flip through the air and land on their feet despite having been thrown in the air by their
Landing.
The elves tried to get in a fighting position.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're gonna go with that.
Alright, so they're gonna approach and each take a longsword attack on you. That is a critical hit. And
In which order are you taking these?
I'm sorry. To Dallas. This is Dallas.
Oh, you're going to do Dallas. So you're Debbie?
It's your Debbie?
Debbie does Dallas.
So that's 3d8. Assholes.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow. That was terrible.
Ouch.
Never mind.
+2 for each one, so +4. So that's 10 slashing damage. I'm keeping track of your HP over here, Bun Bun. You start off with 45. Dalys.
Nothing, go ahead.
You start out with 45. Dalys lost 7 in the last fight, and that was 10. So you're down to minus 17, 35. You're down to 28 out of 45.
Jesus.
Thankfully, you have a healer in the group. So
You beast.
and the other two are gonna target Dakota and Tala. 2 longsword attacks each. That's gonna miss. And that's gonna miss. And that's gonna miss. And that's gonna miss. Okay.
Hey, I'm down here. You racist elf.
Yeah, down
Oh my
here. Down here.
You down here.
Oh boy.
Don't tell them where you are. You could stab at their feet. What do you say?
Alice, I have been telling them where I have been this entire time, and they keep swinging above me. I am offended by this point in time.
You're offended by not being hit. Okay.
Dakota, it's your turn.
Okay, how many
Listen, time out.
They're at the end of that tiny hallway, so they're kind of all grouped together.
Oh, good. I guess I'll use my old handy 3rd level Thunder Wave.
Third level?
Yeah, 3rd level Thunder Wave.
Third level?
Yeah, third level. Yes, 3rd level.
Like I'm busting out my other d20s here.
3rd level. That makes you have to make a Constitution saving throw on each of them.
What's the DC?
48. No, DC. Sorry.
Yes.
What's the DC? What is the DC? What's the DC?
It's right there. Bleh, I can't talk. Spells. Thunder Wave.
First level evocation damage. 48.
It's a con 14.
Con 14. Yeah.
So I got pass, fail, pass. No, yeah. I got 2 passes and 2 fails.
48 on each of them. No, 48 altogether. Yeah, that's right. 48 altogether. Oh. And the ones that missed, it takes half damage.
Ouch.
So, yeah, there you go. 23 altogether. Damn.
Okay, 2 of them get blown back. One of them, you can see their arms get dislocated as they fly back. You hear bones crunching, ligaments snapping as those 2 fall to the ground dead.
Sorry,
Holy
not sorry.
fuck.
Sorry, not sorry.
The other 2 let out loud groans of pain as you hear cracking in them as well.
Like I said, sorry,
Damn.
not sorry.
Tala just gives a high five to Dakota and says, "Good job."
She returns the high five and reciprocates.
Okay, Dalys, it's your turn. You got
Thatch, are you taken aback from that?
what?
Are you a little bit taken aback from that?
Yeah, that was a really good roll on that.
Yeah, I was like, damn, 20. Damn.
What the heck happened here? Okay, hold on. Let me just see if I can. Oh, okay. Click that one off and roll. That's not that one. Sorry.
No, that's not the right one.
100.
No, I hit the wrong one by accident. I'm sorry.
Because that would definitely hit.
Wait, can we? Stupid computer.
Oh,
One? I got
nothing.
one.
Critical miss.
Damn. God. 10. You're right.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks.
All right, let me try this again. Let me try this again. /1.
Oh my gosh!
God, 2 crits in a row. God. 2 crit kills in a row.
No. That's not a miss, sweetie. You just only got 1 damage.
You're rolling D8s.
You're rolling D8s. You gotta roll D20s.
Oh, Jesus
D20,
Christmas.
not 8.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
I got hit.
Nat 20.
And
Also,
a hit.
that's crit.
All right. So for that
Sorry.
first one, oh, you're good. That's it's usually 1d8, but a crit it's double, so roll 2d8.
I gotta roll another one?
For damage.
For damage, yes.
You gotta roll your damage.
8.
Well, that okay.
That's
That's
20, sweetie.
Damn it,
okay.
you said
She had 2 attacks. She rolled both. First one's a crit, and the other one hits. Now I need you to roll your damage. So for the first attack, you got to roll 2d8.
Wasn't that the one I was rolling before, though?
That's the one you were rolling before, yeah.
You want 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then you add,
Okay.
Nice.
That's
And you had-
impressive.
you had your damage bonus, which is 3. And describe how you hit that first elf.
Oh, I slash at his gut. I want his innards to be outwards. And then the first elf, yeah. And then the second elf,
His innards, do in fact, become outwards. He falls to the ground dead with his guts everywhere.
Black.
Now you've got to roll 1d8 for the other one.
Yep. Let's roll 1d8 for the other one because that was a normal hit.
ow.
Plus 3 is 5. All right.
I didn't.
Wow. That was a very successful first round for you guys. Damn. Okay. Tala, your turn. Hello.
Sorry about that. I had to answer somebody real quick. And there's only 1 elf left?
No, there's 3.
There's 3 elves left.
There's 2. There's 1 each on everybody.
So they're like, I don't know, say within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, they're right in front of you. One of them is right in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, what about the other 2?
The other one is right in front of Dakota, but you two were together, so depending on how close you two were, it could be within 5 feet or 10 feet.
We're pretty much back to back with each other.
Okay, then yeah, you could consider yourself adjacent to those 2. Those are the ones that got Thunderwave before, so they're in a good bit of pain. And the other one is at the end of that small hallway, probably about 40 feet.
Okay, Word of Radiance. Got a con throw of 15.
Should have asked you why you were asking me.
He should have known better by now.
Yeah, that sucked. Blow them up. Go ahead.
Big bada boom.
Not too bad, 60 each.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad, only 60 each.
But yeah, that's enough for the radiant energy bursting from you to burn them and drop them.
And she turns to Dakota. Now let's kill off the last one.
Oh gosh, yeah, Dakota, your turn.
Okay, I'll use. Okay, that's the one I hit with Thunderwave, right, Batch? Earlier, and like he's still alive.
No, no, the ones you with Thunderwave are all dead. Actually, the other one I do still. I mean, I can still attack Dalys here. Oh, I crit! Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that part. That I could. You guys have me so bummed over here that you're killing my dudes that I forgot that I still have one that has a turn left.
Do we really actually make the DM sad?
That is 6 plus 2. That is 8 damage to Dallas, and Dallas is getting hacked up over there. You're down to 20 HP, Dallas.
Dang it! Can somebody please, excuse me, healer? Excuse me. Yeah.
You're perfectly fine, sweetie. You have
Okay.
as much health as I have.
Oh, my arm is going to continue to swing on this artery. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's great.
I have 20 HP. I only have 27 HP, and mine is at full health.
I'm at 35, and I'm at 38. I mean...
Be quiet, Dakota.
So we're down to the last one on Dallas.
Okay.
So I'm kicking butt now. All right. Do this.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I thought it was Dakota, then Dallas, then me.
well, what did I say? It's Dakota's turn.
Yes, mine.
Dakota, not that.
Yeah, pretend that was what I said.
Trying to decide what spell to kill him with.
Oh, kill him already.
Yeah, we're just dying.
Literally,
Okay.
Tala looks at Dakota and just screams, "Go kill him already," and stamps her foot.
Okay, I'll use Acid Splash on just him alone.
Okie dokie.
That is evil.
Deck save.
Bastards.
Or take 2d6 acid damage.
Excuse me. A couple of us are bitches.
No, you're all bastards.
Oh,
I
you got an
don't-
issue? Here's the tissue.
Don't care about your gender. You're all bastards. Roll your stupid damage.
No, you gotta
The
roll
tissue
for.
while you're at it.
You gotta do a deck save throw first.
I did.
Oh, okay. 7.
Acid burns his back and he screams out and he turns and glares at you.
I flip him off.
Dallas, your turn.
Alice, your turn.
Oh, is it me now? Okay, sweet.
Uh-huh.
All right, okay.
It's a D20 this time to attack.
Yeah, 10. Okay.
Your modifier is. What does it say to hit with longsword? I think it says +8.
Longsword is, yes, +8. Melee attack is +8. Flash attack.
So that's 18.
Flash attack is 8.
Okay, so
Okay, so
that definitely hit. So that's going to be 1d8 +3. So roll a d8 and then add 3, and that's your damage.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there it is. Got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, 4 + 8, 12.
Okay, and as he turns to glare at Dakota, you slash him, and he falls to the ground dead from his blood and acid wounds.
Nice.
Had to add insult to injury.
For the moment, the coast is clear. What do you do?
We run to the throne room or wherever we're going to go to.
No. Tala reaches out and grabs Dakota's hand and says, She walks very calmly over to Dallas and smacks her using her healing touch.
Ow! What the hell?
How many hit dice are you using?
Just the one. Didn't really need more than that.
Well, she's down 25 HP.
Really?
It's gonna be one heck of a smack. I hope you mean my other cheeks.
Fine. Double smack now.
Slap one cheek, then slap the other.
It was worth it.
Nice. Healed him up completely.
Don't worry, I've been marking them down over here as well.
No, they're D8s, not D20s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, crap. No one else. Oh,
oh my
my God.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, I slapped her a little too hard while doing that.
That's it.
Oh,
Fine. Second level or third level? The way the dice have been for me, I might have to use a third level. All right, I'll use Cure Wounds.
sweet. I sure do appreciate it.
4. So I healed her for 23. Well, total.
All right. Back up to 39 HP out of 45.
That's
Yay.
good enough.
That's better.
All right. So you headed for the bedroom? Headed for the bedroom now.
Yes, we're
Okay. Oh,
I did just slap Dallas around a little bit, so I guess the
you
bedroom
headed
would
for the Royals room?
Yes, we're headed towards the Royals room.
Do you try to open the door?
God damn
No,
it.
I let
Dallas, you open the door for us this time.
The door opens.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, door, for opening for us.
Yam, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the.
Inside, you see this grand bedroom.
No.
With a master bed, and it looks like there is somebody under the covers.
Very quietly,
Yeah, very quietly.
very quietly, Tala walks over and tries to do an initiative or
Investigation.
Q. Brain work good tonight. Is good as the of all.
Where is everyone at the moment?
I'm standing in
I'm
the
right
doorway.
next to that.
I'm on the other side of the bed. Yeah, I'll be on the other side of the bed just in case.
And Dallas, where are you?
Dallas, look
I'm
out
by
the door.
the foot of the bed. Just
Look, Dallas,
I'll be lookout.
go to the door and be our lookout.
Fine. Because I'm tall, isn't it?
Hey, don't be heightist now.
Yeah.
What?
How dare you?
Tala,
Hey, don't you be hightest on us.
Tala, give me an investigation and describe how you investigate.
Do for love.
But using my dark vision, I try to see if they could see the person's face to register that is supposed to be the person that we're supposed to kill.
Oh, I meant to tell you there was torchlight in the hallway out there. So with the door open, the torchlight's coming in. I meant to tell you that.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, really? Is it great?
All right,
I'm being sarcastic.
roll your investigation for me.
Open up.
It just looks like an elven woman. Or,
Woman?
did I say him?
No, you just said a woman.
Elven
Oh.
woman.
Before, when I said who you had to execute, did I say it was male or
Yes,
female?
you said that it was supposed to be a male and you're now saying it's a female, so I'm definitely not attacking who's in that bed.
I misspoke.
Mm-hmm.
The gender of the
Over at
person.
Dakota, I'm
Okay.
kind of like
DM
nudging
DM
your-
players, I misspoke. This is not me trying to get one over on you. The gender of the person does not. No, Bun Bun said, so I'm just clarifying.
It's okay, guys. I know. That's why I'm saying
Okay,
I look over at Dakota, kind of thumb at the person, and then give a "I don't know" expression.
The gender of the person does not matter, but it's consistent with what you were told, is my point.
Okay.
So it's a woman laying there.
Woman.
And we're
It's
supposed
supposed to be a woman.
Oh, okay, so the person we're supposed to take
So the person
we're supposed to kill is a woman.
Yes.
Okay, I push Tala aside real quick, and I, look, and I swiftly punch down on the woman.
Your hand goes through, revealing that she was an illusion.
Okay.
And the
Just
boy
stare at Dakota like, are you serious? I asked you to check.
and the blanket disappears and reveals that the bed underneath this illusion is a perfectly made bed. And then you hear a voice.
Oh, great.
Taking a deep breath, I just put my face in my hand and just pinch my nose.
Did you think it would be that easy?
I was hoping.
Not really, no.
You
I
don't
was really hoping.
you don't see her, you just hear that voice.
Not say out loud,
And
not really, no.
I could say out loud, I was hoping.
And Dalys, looking at, as long as you're still looking out the door, you see that the door that's down the hallway that goes towards the courtyard. That door opens.
Yeah, the door.
That door opens,
Let
and
me guess. Elves come out. Lots of them.
elves come in.
Yeah. Figured that pretty much was gonna happen.
Second
What do you think?
wave. Never mind.
Face
Why?
palm, big time.
I follow your instructions. I do as you ask. And this, please, I am speaking unto thee. Why did you do this to me?
They come over to the room, and you see the image of a woman in very fine upper class clothing appears in the corner of the room. We killed the others.
Okay.
I think we might reclaim you.
You ain't reclaiming shit.
Get in here and close the door now.
I'm in here. All right.
Close the door.
Closing the door.
A staff appears near,
Slowly closing the
What now?
and the two of you that have magic suddenly feel your magic drain from you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Joy.
The door bursts open, and the elves all crowd around you and attempt to put you all in manacles.
This is exactly the reason why we shouldn't have killed the other elves as easily as we did earlier. We pissed the DM off.
You just said so
Do
we
you
can
fight
kill the
back?
elves now, so we don't have to kill them later. I mean, as horrible as later.
There's
Do you
always
fight-
more elves, sweetie. You should
Do
know
you
that.
fight back?
Watch me fight back.
See what?
No.
Of course.
Obviously, yes, I'm going to fight back as hard as I can.
Okay. There's a good 15 or 20 elves in the room.
I'm hurt. I'm the only person you can.
With five
Get
of
that far alive.
we're going to attempt to put you in the manacles. I need. You're gonna hate me. They're going to attempt to grapple you to get the manacles on you, and let's start with Dakota. Give me an acrobatics or an athletics check to avoid being grappled in the manacles.
Oh my gosh, I really hate you.
Acrobatics, I get a bonus +3, but it's a disadvantage.
No, ignore that. Ignore the disadvantage.
Okay. 17.
Unfortunately, it's not good enough.
Plus the 3, though.
Even with your +3, because you got 5 of them on you, and I was able to equal your 20 overall. You are stuck in
Now,
manacles.
how do we know this? We can't see you rolling your dice because you keep using your personal dice instead of the actual.
Yeah.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I could use the dice on here, but I just
I trust
It's
you.
fine. I trust you. It's fine.
okay. I like rolling dice.
We know you like this. And we'll finish that.
You know I like what now?
Nothing.
Okay, that's what I thought. Tala, give me an acrobatics or athletics
Why?
to avoid being locked in manacles.
Instead of actually even trying to dodge, I just well up as much of the energy as I possibly can and give off as big of a word of radiance as I could.
Did you forget the part where I said the staff appeared in her hand and your magic drained from you?
Feel the magic drain, but I still give as much as I possibly can, even if it's like a fifth of the power that I normally would be able to.
It's no power.
That's fine, even if it's just me glowing.
Okay, so you're not fighting off the attempt to be put in the manacles, which...
I do, but I do it the way that I can because there's absolutely no way I can do any other way.
Well, I need a roll.
Oh.
I need a d20 roll. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, that's bad.
As I said, I sit there trying to well up as much magic as I can.
And it's
Yeah, you are easily placed in the manacles, and Dalys, having seen the other two placed in manacles, surrounded by 16 elves, do you resist?
Kill them all.
Kill him. Kill him.
Nah, I'm going out with a fight. I'm going out with a fight.
You're going out with
I
the
don't
fight?
have magic, so she didn't do anything to me.
I need an acrobatics or athletics. And you have +6 to athletics, so you should definitely go with that. So roll a d20.
Come on. Damn it! Bloody hell. Are you serious?
You try to fight back, but they're able to overpower you and get you into the manacles.
This is bullshit. This is rigged.
So the royal walks up to you.
Rada.
You poor stupid slaves.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you down here and say that to me? I can't hear things that high up.
She kicks you in the face.
Oh. Ow.
You heifer!
We never left for your camp. We waited here for all of
Sorry. Hear you.
you. Walked
My
right into our hands. And now we're going to put the three of you right back where you belong. Guards,
In your father's bed?
please escort her.
Oh.
She snaps her fingers and your lips are now sewn shut.
Damn it.
Guards, please escort them to the cages.
This sounds like fun.
And that's,
I hope there's tickling involved.
and that's where we'll end tonight.
Great. That was awesome. Getting captured again. Thank you very much.
Great, I'm right back where I was. Only this time I have my lips sewn shut.
At least it's at least it's those lips and not the other ones. Just saying.
So, two questions. One, despite that ending, did you have fun?
Yeah.
It's fun destroying you otherwise.
But did you all have fun?
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed killing every single elf that I did.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
That was.
Well, I didn't catch what you said.
I thoroughly enjoyed killing every single elf that crossed my path.
You really enjoyed killing everything. What? It sounds like it keeps cutting
Every
out.
single elf. Every time he says it, it just cuts out.
Oh, okay.
Discord has a thing for elves and won't allow us to badmouth them.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And the other question is, how do you think I did improvising 99% of that?
Did good.
Wow.
Passing 99% of it, yeah.
Well, you did well.
I'm not gonna lie, it really did feel more like a well-known one,
What do you mean?
a well-thought-out one that you had already previously contemplated.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay, good. That's what I was trying to go for that. I knew two things going into that. I knew one, I was going to send you back to the castle for infiltration, and two, that Elise was going to be involved somehow. That was it.
Oh,
That was all I knew. Just literally those two facts. That was it.
I did pretty well. The only thing that confused me is how did Elise slit the one guy's throat and he lived that long?
yeah.
That was the only thing that confused me. I mean,
I'm still thinking that he was a
Possible.
spy of some sort.
but
What?
DM to players, I was just kind of hoping you would assume she was a crappy assassin.
Yeah.
what I'm saying, it's a possibility that can happen, but it's really difficult to bleed out that long from a throat cut.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You can also chalk it up to me not really knowing much about anatomy. There's that.
There we go.
I mean, if you slit the throat and miss the carotid artery, then yeah, you could bleed out for hours. But it would take an extremely inefficient assassin to do that, to miss the carotid artery. You have to be really bad to do that. Like, really fucking bad.
Well, thanks for watching if you did watch. And remember, if you're watching on Globers and Goblins, please check out the Derp Squirrels over at Chrismer's channel. I'll have that in that link in the description somewhere. And if you're watching on Chrismer's channel, which is probably not that likely, no offense, then come on over to Globers. Come on over to Globers and Goblins.
Wow. Wow.
That will be in the description as well. Hey, I'm a part of that channel too, so I'm making fun of myself.
But I took the point away.
Alright, that's going to be it for tonight with the Derp Squirrels playing Dungeons and Dragons, the Freedom Fighters. Don't know when the next one will be. Didn't even know this one was going to be tonight until tonight. So, everybody's
4 hours ago.
yeah, that's how the first one happened too. So, everybody say your goodbyes.
Good night, or day, or evening, or whenever you're listening to this. Goodbye.
Or
Here, everyone. As always, keep smiling.
all right.
Bye, everyone. Have a great night or day. Like Christmas said.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.